يالله نظان يالله وتاوي يالله
It's very interesting to see the reactions of Western people thrown into this way of life. Some of them can't bear it if they can't have at least 2 washes a day. Although one can spend a number of days dusty and miles from the nearest shower, when we do hit somewhere where there is running water, then that is undoubtedly a high point in the day's travel. If one compares the cultures of the kind of society that we live in with the culture of the countries that I've been travelling in for the last 2 years, I feel that we've lost an awful lot. And I feel that we could learn an awful lot from those countries which we choose to call backward. Their methods may seem rather primitive. They're not very highly mechanised. But I believe they've got the business of living nicely sorted out. The Afghans are immensely hard-working people. The northern region of Afghanistan is the great cotton-growing area. One will, on the road, see vast expanses of cotton being picked in what to us seems to be the most primitive manner. When you watch them loading cotton onto a stockpile, they do it with great zest and great verve and love to crack a joke or two. The Kutchis are probably the classical example of nomads. They have traditionally travelled across frontiers. No one has been able to control them, no one has been able to stop them or to settle them. When a Kutchi tribe moves, the entire tribal property is carried, either on foot or on the backs of animals. Small babies travel on the backs of a camel or a donkey. The Kutchis never seem to get too old to travel. They travel and they die, and they're buried by the side of the trail, where they die. When Genghis Khan conquered Bamiyan, after his nephew was killed in battle there, he ordered that all living things in the Bamiyan Valley, including animals, trees, and the very grass, should be wiped out. Bamiyan never recovered, largely because the irrigation system on which it depended was destroyed. Except for the 2 giant Buddhas, it would be today just another of the forgotten cities on the old Silk Route. 50 miles from Bamiyan and 10,000 feet above sea level, there are the 5 lakes of Bandi Amir. There's a legend involved in the creation of these lakes at Bandi Amir, which involves yet again Hazrat Ali, who's a great hero of the Muslims. The story is that he had a great disillusionment or a great row with an infidel king called Baba, who at the time was attempting with 1,000 slaves to build a dam across this river, and he was failing. As a result of his contretemps with Ali, Ali lost his temper rather badly and gave a great kick to the mountain up there, and it fell down and dammed the river, and that dam was known as Bandi Haibat, or Dam of Awe. Ali then got his sword, his famous sword Zulfikar, out and smote another chunk of mountain out, and that was the Bandi Zulfikar, the Lake of Zulfikar. A nomad woman nearby who'd seen these mighty feats presented him with a cheese, which he then placed in the river, and that became known as the Lake of the Cheese, or the Bandi Pamir. Then, right at the very end, the villagers were somewhat alarmed because their stream had completely dried up, and when Ali had heard of their fears, he merely scraped his 5 fingers across the top of the Bandi Haibat here, which is how you get the continuous flow of water all the way down into the stream. Noisy, busy, Lahore is a tremendous contrast after the silent mountains of Afghanistan. It's an elegant city, full of monuments from both the British Raj and the Mughal emperors. After 2 months of bumping across Asia in a truck, it's nice to lie back and enjoy Kashmir for a few days. We stay on houseboats on a lake. We're waited upon hand and foot. Tea in bed in the mornings, afternoon tea. The food we get is excellent, either European or purely Kashmiri food.
Is this saffron rice?
It really is quite blissful to be able to sit at a table with white linen and to be waited upon.
Hello. You'd ride on the cicada?
Yeah.
It's very good, yeah.
Peaceful.
People do a lot of shopping, and all the traders come to the boat.